Alright, so we're back playing GoldenEye 64, and up next we have the 8th level in the game, Surface 2, which is another favorite of mine. It's the exact same as Surface 1, except the sky's different, and you have different objectives, of course. But it's so fun still. I really enjoyed this one, and it's definitely spookier, because you have to deal with the darkness of the environment. Because before, it was totally bright, so you could see pretty much everything, but this one the guards can't sneak up on you, but fortunately most of them have pretty ineffectual weapons, you know, the club. But it's so much fun still. Alright, so on Secret Agent you have 3 objectives, and on Double Agent you have 4, and on Agent you have 2. So Double Agent you have to disrupt surveillance equipment, break the communications link to the bunker, disable this sort of helicopter, but I don't know how to pronounce that correctly, but Spetsnaz support aircraft, and gain entry into the bunker. Of course, an agent, you just have to do 2 of those things. And let's get started. I really enjoy this one quite a lot, because it leads up to probably one of the game's more famous levels, Bunker 2. Similar to Bunker 1, it's quite famous, but Bunker 2 more so because it's the full bunker, which also comes in the multiplayer, and I'll get talking more about that one when we get there. So when you first enter this level, the guards already know where you are and are automatically sort of coming after you, and initially they're the ones with the claws, which are still fun. Ooh. It just seems ballsy to go after a guy in a wide open area with a claw. Yeah, I just find such a charm to that weapon. Kind of ironic charm, in a way. So much so that, oh, I missed the game. Oh, here we go. In Borderlands 2 and the pre-sequel, the Vladal manufacturer makes a machine pistol that looks similar to the design of the Klob's real-world counterpart, the Scorpion. And so sometimes when I'm playing like the side missions or whatever in Borderlands 2 and Borderlands the pre-sequel, I might get a white rarity Vladal pistol to kind of reenact the charm of the Klob, because those white pistols are, you know, terrible stats. They have small magazines, just 20 bullets compared to the usual, you know, high magazine capacity of Vladal weapons, and bad accuracy too, around like the mid 80%. But I just find it charm because I just get to relive the use of the Klob, and it's fun. So for that, I'm gonna use it here. So I have to deal with these security cameras. I always forget which way the one at this house is pointing. So you have to go into this house because there's a Arctic Commando dual wielding claws that has a key to the communications center. There's also full body armor on the lower difficulties in that same house. There's not much else in the other houses. You don't have to visit as many in this level as in the previous Surface level. I mean, you can definitely tell this is more ominous set of levels too, because you get the spooky music and the blood red sky. It's just such a simple charm. I can't help but kind of find a bit of comfort in that. There are a lot more cameras you have to deal with. Okay, so in the previous level, you had to activate it, but in this one, whoops, you have to destroy it, or else, you know, when you activate it, then you're pretty much signaling in guards to come after you. So you have to destroy it, unlike in the previous level where you just had to power it off, and destroying it in that level would cause the guards to come after you. It's little tricks you need to pay attention to what they have to say. Right. Alright, so once you power off the thing, we could now finish the level, but there's other things you can do. Like there's 2 more cameras that you have to destroy. No wait, maybe it's... 3. I'll double check that. But also, because the guards here learned from last time, they sealed off the ventilation tower, so you can't go that way. So you have to go in through the front door, which is kind of hysterical that... Well, I'll get to that in a bit. Guards run really quickly. One thing that's interesting about their speed is, in certain levels, when the guards are summoned, they'll have a higher speed than normal, kind of a sprint. And then, once they find you and they start attacking you, they'll go back to their normal speed. Well, I find this interesting. I don't know what they're trying to guard, because there's just a table in here. Because there's like I said, there was, oops. I guess maybe it's a supply depot, because, you know, the barrels, probably some kind of chemical they're storing, fuel. And here, just tables and books, and armor. I already got the full armor, and I still have quite a bit, so it wouldn't activate. One thing about those levels where the guards run super fast is sometimes they'll run past you, or they'll run to a spot that the game kind of marked where you might be. It's strange, because I encountered that when I was playing this recently. There's nothing here, just a table. And here, model helicopter. Every time I come to Surface and Surface 2, I have to destroy those models, just because I just get such a kick out of that. Those explosions. You know, simple charms. Alright. Check something. I guess the reason they probably got rid of the sniper and the sniper guards in this level, it probably might have been too hard, because there's, you know, it's so dark that it make it hard for players to see the snipers. See the ventilation tower again. Alright, so we have to go through the front door since that's blocked off. And he just thinks he can waltz in. And we'll see what the problem with that is. So we have to also destroy this helicopter on the higher difficulties. We get one remote mine. It's the model remote mine, not the time mine, even though it comes with the timers. That's just a little interesting thing. And you only have one shot, too. And explodes. Kind of funny. Also, I read that somewhere in development, there used to be a red cross instead of a red H on this helipad. And one reason for that is they had to change it for legal reasons, because, you know, the red cross is, you know, synonymous with, you know, the red cross. And I mean, even in other media, you know that. Oh, and also, if guards pass over the yellow, they turn yellow, which is not sure why. See? So the thing about the red cross is, if you notice in Pokemon anime, the Nurse Joys will have a cross on their hats, but the cross will always be any color but red. I mean, any shade of pink you want, that's fine, but not red. Love how the guards kind of come after you more when they know you're on this spot, it seems. You have to wait for that helicopter to explode before you can beat the level on higher difficulties. Alright, so go through the front door, and you can imagine what's going to happen. Makes you wonder what he thought was going to happen when he planned it out. If it was his intention or not. Because we have to go up against next is one of the harder levels in the game, but definitely one of the most memorable. Yeah, we're going there.